Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. If you are new here, I'm Hannah and I upload videos every week all about my college life, productivity, time management, and being a small business owner. So if any of that sounds good to you, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and follow me on Instagram for daily content over there. You guys know I love the start of the new year. I do all of my Dream Achieve New Year videos. Now that it is middle of June, almost July, as we're 6 months into 2021 and as we have 6 months left, I like to kind of evaluate my life, set some new goals for myself, like kind of figure out where I was in the previous 6 months, what I did well, what I can improve on, and take that data with me, data of my own life, with me into the second half of the year. So if you feel right now like you're kind of in a little bit of a slump, or maybe you have some big goals that you wanted to accomplish in 2021, but you're just not there yet, or you have a new goal for the second half of the 6 months, like how I do, this video is for you. We're going to be making a vision board. We're going to be setting up some goal planning strategies. I'm going to walk you through what my strategy is, and I'm really excited for it. So before we set any goal setting strategies, I think it's important to just get an idea for what you want your life to look like, you know, the big picture. So I wanted to create a new vision board in my Dream Achieve workbook. This is my own planner I've created. And on the first page, well, really the second page after the intro page, is a spot where you can actually create your own vision board right within the book, which I love because, you know, with vision boards and manifestation, they say that you want to have it in a place where you see it daily. I use my planner pretty much daily, so having it right here at the beginning of my planner, I love waking up in the morning, getting to my desk, taking a look at it, loving it because it's so beautiful, and then getting ready to be like, okay, I'm focused on my goals now, let me make my plan for the day. So I'm going to take you through how I created this vision board. You can do one as well in your Dream Achieve workbook if you have one. Order one if you want one, because I will say they're 6 months undated, so this is perfect to take you through the rest half of the year. Started in July, you'll be good all the way through December till 2022. I almost said 2023. Anyway, let's get into how I created this vision board. All right, so let's make a vision board. Get your book, your board, wherever you want to make your own, and we'll make it together. If you don't have one right now, it's okay. You can come back to this video, but the first step is to find your images for your vision board. You know, in the old days, we would cut out magazine pieces. Well, now we have the ultimate magazine, Pinterest, and I just love going on my home feed or going to previous saved pins and finding, first off, aesthetic photos, but also photos that really represent the life I want. And you can cut out quotes, or it can just be photos. If you're good at drawing, you can draw some as well. And then all I do is save these to my computer and then easily drag and drop them onto a Word doc and then print out that Word doc from my computer, and we're good to go. A little extra tip is actually to wait a few days before printing it out. Come back to all these images, make sure that in a few days or a week you still love all of them and it wasn't just an image you loved in the moment, but you're not going to want to look at for the next 6 months or the next summer or the next little while whenever you have this vision board. So just an extra tip, maybe wait a few days and make sure you still love all the images you're about to print out. Then we print out the paper, use a lot of that printer ink to get all the images in full color, and of course you're just going to cut them out. It's really fun. You feel like a little kid making crafts. Don't mind me filming this on my phone. I was making a TikTok that is up on my TikTok already, and I also put it on Dream Achieve Workbook Instagram Reels, so if you want to see a shortened version of this, check that out there. And this is when you get to have a little bit of fun. Just kind of lay out on your page where you want each of your images to go, figure out what the best way for them to be is, and then we start gluing them down. I used a good old Elmer's glue stick. That was hard to say, but you can use washi tape, you can use a different kind of glue, you can use tape, whatever you want to do. But here's a little time lapse of me gluing it down, and then we are all finished. I want to feel fit in my cute matching sets, drinking that matcha and coffee, which I love. I want to embrace things like flowers, you know, have self-care in my afternoons, that summer of self-care a little bit, wear beautiful dresses. I want to you know, feel beautiful, and I just love these beautiful dresses and outfits and feel very boss. You know, make time for God. That's why I have the photo of the Bible and, you know, journaling. So really take care of like my emotional, mental, spiritual side. And then also a big goal that I'm announcing in this video, not even a goal, a big venture in my life that I'm planning on doing this summer is getting my real estate license. So this is the first time you guys are hearing this. This is the first place I've announced it. So that's why I have a photo of a house and like this realtor photo kind of. It's just to remind me of like, okay, I want to be a realtor. I know, that's crazy. I'll do a whole video talking about why I'm getting my real estate license this year. And I'm going to do a journey video as well, like a vlog of the process. So if you have any interest in that, content is coming. And yeah, so that's kind of what I'm going to be talking about. It's one of my goals for the year. So the next section that I went into is this goal setting page. And I think this is also the perfect time to talk to you guys about this video sponsor, which is Skillshare. They've been a long-time sponsor for me because they align with my channel so beautifully. I just took a class literally right before filming this video and writing out these goals. That has been my favorite class I've ever taken on Skillshare. She's my new favorite teacher, and I took the class Personal Productivity, 5 Exercises to Make Your Big Goal a Reality. Skillshare is an online learning community where creatives and millions come together to take the next steps on their creative journey. It's perfect for real-time creatives or just lifelong learners. If you're curious and you always are wanting to learn new skills, or maybe skills to help you with your side hustle, with your business, or in your career, Skillshare is the platform and the place to be. I love Skillshare classes because they're all video taught. You know, I think video and visual learning is the best, and it's also hands-on because there's a project that goes along with each class. So like in the class that I just took, she gave us 5 worksheets that you can print out, or I actually put them on my iPad and was able to fill them out digitally as I was watching the class, and it really helped me decide, okay, here's all of the kind of big projects and ideas that I've had, and here's the one that I want to narrow down on, and here are the steps I'm going to take. So the first 1,000 of you all who click the link in the description and sign up for Skillshare will get a free trial of their premium membership. And so you guys can explore your creativity, find new skills to learn about, and even take the class that I just took to help you on your way to figuring out that big goal and achieving it. All right, so now let's get back to my goal setting and kind of how I'm setting myself up for the next 6 months. So right next to my vision board, I have this place for goal setting. So it's where you can set 6 goals for yourself. And if you wanted, since there's 6 months in this planner, you could take on a new goal for each month. Just a little something you can do. But next to each goal, you write out a habit for that. So my first goal I wrote down was to get my real estate license. It's a very big goal. It's going to take me more than a month. But habits that I can implement into my weekly or daily routine to reach this goal are going to be 1, trying to work 4 hours a week. Actually, I wrote that wrong. Trying to work at least for 4 hours a day, maybe 2 to 4 hours a day, studying and taking the course in order to take the test for my license. Another milestone would be finding a mentor, and also a smaller habit would be following realtors on Instagram so that I'm reminded of my goals, and seeing other people achieve their success as a realtor will make me want to do that. So my second goal I set for myself was a new product launch. Going through this class on Skillshare actually helped me figure out what my next product is going to be for Dream Achieve. So very excited about that. And so some habits that I can do, or some milestone steps, would be market research and working 3 hours a week on development. Maybe a little bit more will be needed. And then my third goal is to sell Dream Achieve in 3 boutiques. So selling these planners as wholesale. So if you have a boutique and you want to sell my planners in your store, reach out, let me know. And so a habit that I can do to reach this goal is to reach out once a week to a new store or boutique. I think it's just going to take a lot of emailing, a lot of showing up, making connections with boutique owners in my area and maybe even online in order to get my products in their stores. So then we flip the page and it talks about side hustles. So there's a page where you can write out your side hustles. Mine are also kind of like my main jobs, but since I'm a full-time student, I consider them side hustles. 1, being a realtor, that'll be a new one. Then running my own business, social media, and YouTube. So then when starting this new side hustle or project, I liked having this page here to kind of figure out your why and the first few steps in order to take, that I'll need to take to achieve that big end goal. So the project that I'm writing about is getting my real estate license. So step 1, what is your end goal? I said to be able to sustain my lifestyle once I graduate by pursuing a career in real estate and continue running my business and social medias. A big reason I want this real estate license is that it's a job with I can work as many hours as I want. You know, I can take on new properties or not. I can kind of decide. I'm not working for a boss. Even though you're with a brokerage, you're still kind of self-employed. And I'll have time for my business and for YouTube, doing other things I love too. I won't have to stop all of that and like get a typical 9-to-5 when I graduate. Step 2, where are you wanting to pursue this? To live in a location I love is the first thing, kind of figuring out where I want to settle post-grad, be able to enjoy life, save for the future, and support myself. Also be able to still do YouTube, but not full-time. I want work-life balance. Something I've realized in the past year is I don't want to be a full-time YouTuber. I want to either be like a business owner with a YouTube channel, or have a job with a YouTube channel, or be a realtor with a YouTube channel, and just not do YouTube full-time. And that's all, because that's all I've ever done. And so I've discovered that goal and I'm working to reach it. Which is funny because probably for a lot of you it's like you do want to be a YouTuber full-time, but I've kind of been there, done that, and I don't know if it's what I want to do forever. Step 3, what are all the tasks I need to complete this project or hustle? So these are all the little tasks that I need to complete in order to reach this big goal of becoming a realtor. So finish 90-hour course, research. First off, it's research courses, okay? Then I need to finish the 90-hour course I sign up for, pass the 2-part exam for license, sign with a broker, research brokers, get first listing, create a website, create marketing materials, announce on social media, learn from books and podcasts, and then make my first sale. So these are just a few things. I'm sure I'll come across more tasks that I actually need to accomplish once I really get into it, but it's just an idea of everything you have to do. And then the next page, which I didn't fill out because it's like more specific, but it's getting you through when are you going to work on these tasks, like early morning with your coffee, after lunch, before in bed. Put it into your daily routine. So like you figure out when you're going to work on these tasks, and then you're going to set little due dates for yourself. So I didn't want to set due dates quite yet because I haven't even really started, but once I start, I'm going to set little due dates for myself. Like, okay, I need to purchase the course by this date, start working on it by this date, take the exam by this date, sign with a brokerage by this date, and kind of give myself a little timeline that's not going to be super strict, because we never want to like restrict ourselves, make ourselves nervous, or feel bad that we're not reaching our goals on a specific timeline, because sometimes things will take longer or shorter than we expect. But it's just so that it's just an idea, like, okay, I need to make time in my schedule throughout these due dates and these months in order to achieve this goal. So I urge you all to do the same. Follow the prompts that I put on this video and kind of work along with me. Grab a workbook and do it in there. But first off is like create that vision board for yourself. Figure out what you want your life to look like going into 2022 and for the summer, for the fall, for the winter. And then figure out what is the big goal, what is the big thing, or maybe 1 or 2 or 3, probably no more than 3 things I think you can accomplish in 6 months. I like to at least, keep it down pretty much to 3 things in 6 months. What are the main 1 to 3 goals that I want to have achieved by 2022? Yes. I'm like so confused with my ears. Here's the question of the video. Comment below. What is one of your big goals for the next 6 months? So I hope this video was inspirational. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing how I make my vision board, how I'm setting my goals, this announcement that I'm gonna start studying for my real estate license. All right, I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want more goal setting, planning, vision board making videos, let me know. We can always do it throughout the year. Get ready for those new videos coming your way, and I will talk to you guys in my next one. Bye, peace out.